Well, they were very, very impressive. I mean, there's just no way around that. George Hill is an experienced point guard that's been to back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals in the past, going up against LeBron James when he was with the Miami Heat. So you know he has the requisite experience, plus he shoots well from the perimeter, particularly from three-point range. Then you look at the guys that came off the bench, the Jordan Clarkson of the world, the Rodney Hoods of the world, and what they were able to do, scoring 17 and 15 respectively. And you just can't ignore what they bring to the table. Of course, Larry Nance Jr. only had about 5 points, but it doesn't matter. All of them are pretty much, the three of them are 25 years of age. George Hill is obviously older. But the youth, the athleticism, the length, the fact that they elevate your play defensively, especially with George Hill at the point guard spot and his ability to defend three-pointers, you're a significantly better defensive team than you were just days ago. And offensively, you've got the best player in the world in LeBron James, balling and really, really relieved that he has them at his disposal. Plus, he's creating open shots for those guys, and they're certainly capable of knocking it down. So they just overwhelmed Boston today. And to be quite honest with you, it really wasn't that much of a surprise.
Surpassed the 2K experiment?
No, I didn't play this well on the video game, and but it's a good start. You know, man, it's almost like the new guys have been here. You know, started with George, and you know his on the ball pressure, and you know him just running the team, and then the three guys came off the bench. You know, Jordan is you know, he's ready to score at any point in time, but his composure was great. Rodney plays with so much poise, and you know, Larry was just controlling the perimeter, saying great pick and rolls, got him a lob, got him a dunk. So, you know, it's a good start for the new guys, good start for all of us, you know, with our revamped team so far.
Lauren, how about the way that you guys contested defensively? It didn't seem like they had many free looks.
Well, that's what we want to do. I know we've been preaching it for quite a while, but it hasn't resulted in numbers or wins. And you know, but we feel like right now, with the type of caliber players that we have now, that we can defend at a high level. There's going to be some games where teams make shots. We understand that, but you know, tonight we felt like we just wanted to contest all the shots we could and make them try to miss as many as we could and get clean glass, and we did a good job of that.
The ability you guys have to switch now, does that make you a better matchup with them? The way they like to play?
Well, I mean, I think they're playing better basketball than we are. You know, especially for the majority of the season. We got some work to still do. You know, we're just coming together. The guys don't quite know everything that we want to do. You know, and we got to have some practice times and get that, watch a lot of film. So we got some catching up to do with not only Boston, but Toronto and Philadelphia and all the other teams in the Eastern Conference and the rest of the league to try to get on the page where we feel like we're confident enough to go out and win a playoff game.
Are you surprised that they played out the way it did?
I'm never surprised by anything, you know, but I think, you know, the way we play the game tonight is the way we want to continue to play it.
I noted a shift in the team spirit. I wanted to see what you thought of you guys' demeanor on the bench for guys on the court and just how that helped the overall product.
Well, I mean, listen, we want all our teammates to be successful, no matter if you're in the game or out of the game. I think, you know, the starters did a great job, and then the bench came in and picked it up. And starting from the opening tip all the way to the end of the game, and, you know, we all was rooting for one another, and that's big time.
Is it 28 fast break points? Is that what could be coming? I'm not saying every night, but
well, I mean, we don't know. We don't know. I mean, if we can get stops, we got enough athleticism where we can get out and run. We got enough unselfish guys where if you don't have a shot, we're gonna get other guys involved. So it's up to us to get stops, and then we can get out and go.
How does George Hill's game complement you and help you?
I think George Hill's basketball IQ complements me. Guy's been in so many big games. You can tell he knows how to play the game. Smart, you know, big, physical. So we definitely gonna work well together.
You've had a long rivalry with Paul Pierce. Was this one last chance to get a word in?
No.
How'd you respond to that? Obviously, statistically, you responded quite well, but we need to go out in the first quarter, injury scared.
Well, Baines is a big boy, man. Yeah, he should be in his off time. He should be on Game of Thrones, and him and Steven Adams, and you know, and I got to see him next. So I took a knee to the quad, kind of knee to the side of the knee, you know, and it hurt big time. So you know, I got a couple of days until we go, well, until we play in OKC Tuesday night, and hopefully I'm ready to go.
Was there something with your finger too?
Yeah, but I'm fine. That's minor.
It's going to be special to get a win on the night that Paul Pierce is being honored in this building.
We just want to win games, and it's great to get a win.
What's the key to the last 30 games for you
guys a match. There's not a lot of practice.
We want to. I know we're gonna play every other day, especially after the break. But we have an opportunity to watch a lot of film, and then when we do get on the floor, just go over what we want to do every night. We got some smart guys that came to our team that picked up some things very quick just from our yesterday's practice and today's shoot around. So that's a good start.
Good to see JR back on track.
JR gave us something tonight to let us know that he's still here.
Hey, Jetty's missed dunk. Did you say anything to prop him up?
No, to Jetty? No. Listen, he missed the dunk. It happens.
Yeah, right.
It happens. And we move on to the next play. He made back-to-back threes in the fourth. Jetty is he had an and one. He's a great player. He's continuing to get better and better. So we're not going to say much about the missed dunk. Yeah, see, I'm not going to say much about it.
When's the last time you had this much fun?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Listen, at the end of the day, just like being around guys who want to play and work hard. I know I demand a lot of excellence from my teammates, but I demand it out of myself too. And if we're on the road, we want to try to play as well as we can and put ourselves in contention to try to compete for another championship, and that's my mindset.
One last question.
In terms of bonding, would you ask for a better deal when guys are coming up, cheering for each other up and execution?
Well, I know that the guys that that's here, they're very excited about this opportunity, and it's my job to keep them excited about being here and joining something that obviously the last couple of months haven't been as what we expected, but over the course of the 4 years since I came back, it's been really good basketball. So it's my job as the leader of this team to make sure that I acclimate the new four guys to be around a culture that's built around winning and built around practicing championship habits. So that's it.
Yeah, it's our first day, but I feel like we keep playing like that, having fun, moving the ball. Things are gonna come a lot faster for us.
What did he say to you after the game? Anything?
That's the way to hoop. That's the way to hoop. That's it.
How much a boost is it to your morale to go in a place now where not just playoffs, but even something bigger than that?
You out there on the floor for a purpose. We out there to win. I know he got one goal. I know he got one goal. He want to win that chip. So we just here to help and do our job.
How did you get the call that you got to trade, and where were you at? What were your emotions?
We had a game. I think we was playing. When I was with the Lakers, I was getting ready to play the Thunder. We had a shoot around. I was asleep. Magic and Rob, they was calling. Kind of like push the phone to the side a little bit and try to get some more rest before the game. And I called them back like 10, 15 minutes later, and they just told me, I got traded. And that was it.
What was your reaction? When they told you?
I was excited, but at the same time, it's kind of like this is my first time being traded, coming somewhere where I really don't know nobody. But it's easier having Larry here with me, a guy that I played with. But these guys, they welcomed us with open arms. Even when we landed, the hours that we spent before this game, you can see that dudes really care. And, it's just cool. It's a cool vibe.
I saw a lot of 5 men on the string in both units. Did it surprise you at all?
You said what?
5 men on the string defensively in both units. Did that surprise you at all?
Yeah, especially without no practice or nothing crazy. So a lot of it was just all communication. We did a good job communicating and helping each other, having each other's back, moving, flying around the court. I think it was awesome.
With Jetty Osman, boy, the activity level was tremendous at both ends of the floor. Could you feel it? Could you sense it?
I mean, I can tell you only thing, we've been enjoying a lot. I mean, we're starting from an Atlanta game, but that day, our guys didn't play. But today, we played so good basketball. We shared the ball really good. We find open shots, we made those, but I think the most important thing is that we really enjoy defense. And Boston is a really good team, but we outscored them today, and we played great defense. And we just need to keep playing like this. And we have now 2 days until OKC game, and we want to. If you remember, we played a really bad game against OKC, so we want to go there and play our best basketball.
What part of the defense you think stuck out the most today?
I mean, look, sometimes when we play bad defense, when we just cannot catch somebody, we just keep playing. You know, we cover each other. That's the most important thing. You know, like if I miss somebody, so Brown got my back, I got his man, so switch goes on rotation, and so I mean we've been just moving really well today, and I hope that we're gonna continue playing the same way.
I know that dunk you'd probably make 99 out of 100, but when you missed, everybody was supporting you, saying, "Hey, forget about it." Did that help you?
I mean, of course. I mean, that was of course that was a bad highlight for me. But I mean,
we'll delete it.
I mean, no, it's all good. I mean, who cares? We won the game. We won the game, and
But the support you got.
Yeah. I mean, the support from everybody. So I mean, when I missed the dunk, I look at the coach, and then he looked at me, and he was like, "It's all good." So I keep playing, and then Ron and other teammates were like clapping for me. You know, they were supporting me. But just to get mentioned from Shaq Naful, the welcome to Shaq Naful. I mean.
So you made it now?
Yeah, I made it. It was good. It was really good. I mean, we enjoy. That's the most important thing.
But the spirit on the ball club. I mean, after Jordan hit that 3 ball, the entire bench, Kevin was up pumping. It's got to be so much fun to be a part of, isn't it?
Definitely. I mean, if we're like just newborn, you know, that's how we feel right now, and we have a great team right now. We have a great chemistry, and we just have to keep fight like we did tonight. And if we keep playing like this, I mean, we can beat everybody. And I hope so with this team, with this like we played today. I hope we're going to finals. And but of course, step by step, we're in a good way.
Forget about Shaq and the Fool. It's Cavs.com, keeping the cool with Jetty Osman.
I mean, like LeBron said before the game, you know, who cares about mistakes? Who cares about missed shots? Who cares about all that stuff? We're not here today to be perfect. You know, there's no judgment out there for us today. So just go out there, have fun, play the right way, take our shots, be ourselves. And I think that's what we try to do tonight.
What were your expectations?
Win the game. That's all that matters to me. I don't really care about, you know, points or anything like that. I care about, you know, winning.
Could you have thought of a better game to get a bonding type of thing than to play the way you guys played today?
I mean, definitely so. You know, I feel like this is a great opportunity for our team, you know, to see where we're at, see what we need to work on and things like that. But you got to tip your hat to all these guys. You know, everybody stepped up and defensively, knocked down big shots offensively and things like that. But it was just fun to watch.
George, what did you see defensively, and what did you feel out there that could lead you to believe this team could turn it around at that end of the floor?
Just the willing to want to play. You know, communicating, being there for one another, early, helping, talking, all things like that. And when you got guys that, you know, want to do the right thing, want to play together, want to help each other out, that's what it's all about.
What did you notice about the spirit of this ball club on and off the floor, you know, on the bench?
The spirit from today? It looked great. You know, everyone was cheering for one another, no matter if they came out of the game and played 10 minutes or 2 minutes or 20 minutes. It was a lot of excitement. You know, guys were talking to each other, even during timeouts, trying to help each other out. All the guys that were here trying to lend us and hopefully, you know, tell us all we can to make the game easier for us out there. So it was just a great team effort tonight.
You played with some great players already, but what kind of extra level of expectation and is there a rise to your game when you play with LeBron?
I mean, definitely so. It makes the game easy for everybody. And I just showed tonight, you know, doing every aspect of the game, either from rebounding, passing, scoring. He was our catalyst out there vocally, you know, calling out coverages, calling out plays, calling out different things, and timeout, really talking to us. He's very special.
Look at it as an opportunity for you, great opportunity for you personally.
I mean, definitely so. Just not a great opportunity for me, but, you know, for Jordan, Larry, Rodney, this Cavaliers team, we're trying to do something special. So it's not where we need to be, but we're going to continue to get better, watch film, see how we can even get better from tonight, even though we won. What are the things that can make us 10 times better? So that's what we got to focus on. But the first thing we got to do is just continue playing the way we did today and just having fun out there.
I asked you yesterday if you knew about the problems here, like overall. Did you know coming in why this team struggled so much defensively?
No, it wasn't my job to know that, and I don't think, like I said, it's not my job to ask questions about that. I'm a big believer of you you continue to look back at the past, you'll trip over your future that's ahead of you. So I don't care what happened before. We're here now to start something new.
I think you guys had 49 points.
Yeah, just to come out and get a win, I think that was the biggest thing, and especially playing in this type of atmosphere, just to get thrown in the fire a little bit, playing against a great Boston team, who I'm pretty sure we'll probably see down the line, and it was fun just to be out there and enter and get to know each other a little bit in the game situation.
You seem like you were just natural out there. It did seem like you've been playing with these guys for a little while, the way you were getting up shots.
Yeah, I just, find open spaces. LeBron hit me with a couple, JC, whoever I was out there, they found me, and I just knocked down a couple shots. And, we just moved the ball, especially in transition. We just moved the ball, and everybody just played confident tonight.
Were you nervous last?
I was very nervous. I was very nervous, but like I said, once you run up and down the court a couple times, you're fine. So it was fun.
Is there still kind of a learning curve, or do you feel comfortable out there, or are there points where you're kind of not sure where you're supposed to be?
Oh yeah. It's definitely a learning curve. Like I said, tonight was majority just instincts, but as we go forward, as we learn the defensive schemes, play different teams, and and then once you get towards the end of the year, things the level are heightened. So it was a good first step, but we just got to continue to get better.
Do you think the potential of this team is defensively? It seems like you guys were moving around there, pretty long, able to play good help defense.
Yeah, just flying around, helping each other out, I think it was big. When a guy got beat, a guy came over, we really talked well. And like I said, as we get to know the terminology, I think that's the biggest thing for me personally. That's the terminology of everything, right? I think we'll get that much better.
How much of an important first step was it for these new guys?
Very important. I think to come into a big game like tonight and all of our guys perform. All the new guys performed and played well. So that's a good sign. We just got to continue to build off this one. It's a good win for us, but we got to keep moving forward. Be able to run more sets now. So. But it was a good win for us, and the new guys was great.
What were you most concerned about coming in, and then how did that play
Offensively, not having any plays in. The new guys didn't know a lot of sets. But it was important to get all five of those guys out there together because we put in a few that they could run, and they were phenomenal. They played hard, they competed. It was just good to see our team smiling again and having fun.
Ty, just the amount of contested shots at the rim and in the lane, that seemed to be, for a while there, teams were driving against you. Were you pleased with how well you defended?
I was pleased with that. I was also, pleased when guys got beat out the dribble. We were there to trap the box, to make a pass out. We kept scrambling. We didn't stop. So that was the biggest thing. Just continue to keep moving. You're going to make mistakes, but I thought guys did a good job of covering for one another.
What do you see with Clarkson's role going forward with the team?
Being aggressive, looking to score the basketball like he did tonight. And when he got here, I told him, don't try to change and don't try to fit in. Be who you are, and we'll adjust to you. So tonight gave us a great lift. I think had 17 points off the bench. So, we need that from him.
Were you surprised you guys did this well without having too many sets in, with everything being so new?
I don't know. I thought our spirit was different. So I didn't know what the outcome would be. But I know we would compete and play hard, move the basketball, move bodies, and those guys are flying around, and it was good to see.
How would you describe your spirit before?
I can't remember, man. Just, from losing, it wasn't because of the guys. It was just, from losing, your spirit's always going to be down. But tonight I thought our spirits were great. We were up, we were playing hard, we competed, and that's what we had to see from this team. So it wasn't about the other guys. It was just about, we were losing then, so everyone's spirits were down, including mine.
Ty, with you guys flying around, do you feel like you match up better with the Celtics now with the ability to recover on defense?
I think so. They're long and athletic, and they, Brad does a great job of putting guys on the floor, and they can switch a lot of things, and they're very long and athletic. So I think, with the trade that we made, I think we can do the same thing. We can put guys on the floor that are similar sizes, can switch a lot of things, but it's hard to switch with Kyrie because he's so good one-on-one. So you want to try to keep the right matchup on him. But other than that, we've done a good job picking up some athletic, long guys.
Earlier in the year, you told us you noticed things like body language when you do, go over film with this team. What was it like, the energy on the bench and the way they were responding to the guys on the court?
It was great. It was great. And like I said, just having fun and enjoying the game again. And, when you win, it happens. When you lose, no matter what kind of group you have, you're still going to be down. So just, playing well, each guy cheering for another guy, and it was just good to see tonight.
Ty, I know the focus was on the new guys, but JR really started quickly and seemed to play well at both ends.
I mean, I thought the whole team played well. I thought 10 guys, we all did something great out there on the floor. And that's what we need every night. And I know, Dave, you asked me about who's going to be the second leading scorer. I just think we got to do it by committee. You know, I just think each night is going to be someone different. And that's a good problem to have.
Is Jetty giving you something to think about as far as leading?
Oh, yeah. I mean, for sure. I mean, just his energy, like I said, is always infectious. You know, he was down, he missed that dunk. He thought I was going to take him out. But, I mean, but he just, you know, just a great kid, man, plays hard, competes. And that's what we need.
So you think about flying around. What is what you've got now going to do in terms of pace and what you'd like to have ideally?
I think great pace. I think now we have, you know, at least 4 guys on the floor at any moment can push a ball on the break. So when they rebound the basketball, we can push down the break and they can make plays. So that's going to be the biggest change, I think. Just having 4 guys on the court at all times that can get off the glass and push it, get to the basket, shoot it, or make a play.
Hey, Ty, George's defense, especially on the ball, how much does that help? You know, your overall defense?
It helps a lot. You know, I think, and you know, I didn't know how good of a defender Clarkson was. I talked to Luke and B. Shaw. They said he can stand